All right, so the pleasant good afternoon, and thanks for rejoining. My name is Prince. This is the US-based focus on Liberia. We are still here at the Farmington Hotel here in Lower Miami County, where the House of Representatives, members of that body has conversed, beginning day one of a 3-day legislative reform forum aimed at discussing reforms of the lower house. And so the opening session has been held. The speaker did the welcome remarks, and then the overview of the program of the forum was done by Palm County District Number 3 Representative Josiah Marvin Cole. The press was asked to leave and to be back here on Sunday morning, at which time the forum will be adjourned. But before we leave, we just try to chat with the Director of Press at the House of Representatives, Mr. Robert Heng. Robert Heng is the Director of Press. Director, thanks for joining Focus on Liberia TV. Just bring us up to speed. What do we expect in the next 2 days?
Well, intensive working section ongoing, and so what is expected is that we'll have lawmakers basically understanding with the international facilitators that have come, understanding parliamentary proceeding, understanding issue about the legislature. Of course, you know, on the 15th of January, we saw the coming in of new lawmakers, and so it's fair enough to have them have a basic understanding of how the legislature works, and then many rules, and a lot of other issues. And also, one of the stakeholders is the National Elections Commission. Some time ago, we had the new election law enacted, and so that was vetoed by the former president. And so they are going to be looking at it, and the Elections Commission being a stakeholder in looking at democracy, they are going to also be looking at all of these issues in this working section that right now they're locked up and bringing to work. The international facilitators are there, and they are making sure that after this process, we can see how the legislature is going to be proceeding in terms of how they engage a matter in the interest of the people of Liberia.
Great. And one question, then we'll close. A reform in itself has to do with recalibrating and then bringing on board new ideas. One of the things that were highlighted when the Representative Cole gave the overview was looking at the rules of the House of Representatives. How is that vital to the 54th?
Well, it's very vital because the House is a rule-based house. You have to be able to, every institution, you set up rules to be able to govern the institution. And so we having our rules since the 53rd, we've been having our rules. So every time when we amend it, we have to come because of lawmakers will come together and debate and look at issues and look, this is not good for us and this is good for us. And so they will be able to amend their rules, discuss issues, and that will be able to guide the members going forward. And so those are conversations that they're going to be having. And then, of course, like we mentioned, it is a forum.
Yeah, that was the
it is a forum because
why not a retreat?
It is not a retreat because we have
the public will let it understand.
Right, it is not a retreat. If it is a retreat, it is going to be within. Only low lawmakers are going to be in and then discussing it by themselves. But this is this forum has international people into it. The UN Women is funding it. You have the UNDP. You have Irish Aid, the Swedish embassy, and these people are people who come in. They're not going to do political business, but they are working in partnership with the House of Representatives to have this executed. And that's why we say it is a forum, because it's a reform forum. There are a lot of reform initiatives taking place at the legislature under the guidance of Speaker Kofa. And so it's a reform process, and we look to see more. When our lawmakers leave from here after these working sections, in the next 2 to 3 days, you'll be able to see how things are going to be unfolding across, because of even the gesticulation on the floor during the debate section. You will see some level of changes, because having international people come here and have these lecture with you, you're going to pick up something from there, and that will benefit the masses of our people because they represent the dreams and aspirations of our people.
Thank you so much for having this.
Yeah, just before we leave you, let's inform the public that this reform here is held under the theme responsive lawmaking, proactive oversight, and people-centered representation.
Thank you so much. So, folks, my name is Director Robert Hens. He is the head of press. Head of the press bureau at the house. My name is Prince. I've been here, and we're going to be back here on Sunday, at which time this entire forum going to be ending. But as it stands, he makes it clear. Earlier on we heard about retreat, but he said no, it is not a retreat, but rather a forum where other international partners will come and talk about reform and other bases, not just political forum. Political debate. Sorry, political retreat. But thanks for following. Bye bye.